In beef, there are mainly two breeds for human consume. The most common, the most common are Angus and Brahman. The Angus is used to meat consume because increase the marbling and is flavorful. But the Brahman is not for meat; it's for milk. So continue. There are cooking temperatures for beef. For beef, there are blue, rare, medium well, and well done. The difference is per 5 degrees per each one. So blue 45, rare 50, medium rare 55, medium 60, and so on. So there are types in this case. There are bulls, calves, cows, heifers, stags, and steers. The difference is because the bulls are the males, the cows are mainly for milk, the stags and heifers and calves are another type, but mainly the most important is the steer. Why the steer? Because the steer is slaughtered, is the one that is slaughtered in quarters. So there it comes, the primal, subprimal, and fabricated cuts. So the primal and subprimal not means that is the quality of the meat. It means the parts of the meat. So the primal cuts are the most the bigger than the subprimal, because the subprimal comes to the primal cuts, and the fabricated cuts are different ways to cut the subprimal cut to do a dish or another one. So the primal cuts are shank, brisket, shank, rib, short plate, sirloin, flank, and round. And here it comes the extra first and second category beef. So the extra category is mainly the most tender meat of all, because it don't exercise and don't use a lactic acid, so it's tender than the other one. It's conformed by the one, the short one, the long one, and the first category beef are like the parts of the back of the beef, but not all. Is also a part of the beef that not make exercise, so it's tender. But the second category beef, so there are muscles that implies the movement of the cow, and in the other life the movement of the steer. So that means that the cuts are less tender than another one, and needs more time and another type of preparations to do the same dish, or to make it softer.
Look at that. That's called marbling. That means
marbling.
marbling.
Like a marble?
Yes, like marble, like the stone. So those kind of grains that you see, kind of those lines in the stone, are the same we want to. That's why we call it like that, marmoleado. And that means it has grease, fat inside of the tissues. But also, if we do this, you can also see it has collagen. Look at it. See the collagen? Right, that means it's a very tough cut. It moves a lot, so it has a lot of flavor, but it's very, very tough. When we try to chew it, if we didn't cook it properly, it will be very, very tough. So, this is what we call the silver skin. Okay, see the difference? This is fat tissue. Okay, this is connective tissue. Look at it. Okay, you want to touch it? Go. Try to do this. It's very tough. Didn't cook it properly, it will be very, very tough. So, this is what we call the silver skin. Okay, see the difference? This is fat tissue. Okay, this is connective tissue. Look at it. Okay, you want to touch it? Go. Try to do this. It's very tough. Yes, it's kind of a leather. Right. So what happens? We have to render it. As we're going to render it with the mice method, we don't have to remove it. Okay, it's up to you if you want to remove it or not. For this cut, for the beef bourguignon, we're not gonna do it. Also, why? Because I need that collagen. That collagen would give a good texture when we cook it. When we eat it, when it's soft, we're gonna have like a tacky cubes. We're just going to do this. See the marble, it's great. Right? I want this, you're going to cut like this. Not so little chunks, okay? This is what I need with this piece of meat. Yes, please. Yes, like this. Actually, when we beef bourguignon, sometimes it's even placed in cubes. I'm just going to do this. See the marble, it's great. Right? I want this, you're going to cut like this. Not so little chunks, okay? This is what I need with this piece of meat. Yes, please. Yes, like this. Actually, when we beef bourguignon, sometimes it's even placed in you can also from cow, from an adult animal. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're just going to sear them, and then afterwards we're gonna place them in the meat pot. Another bowl, please. Okay, this has smaller head.